This coming weekend is the start of bird season here in Montana, and it really dawned on me that I am got a lot of doubts. I got a lot of concerns and some obvious worries about bird hunting. Something I have done thousands and thousands of times in my lifetime, and with the dog that I currently have. But it dawned on me that it wasn't until my mid-30s that I got my first bird dog. And because I was traveling so much, he didn't get much hunting. Although he was professionally trained and had the experience and hunted before, I really just didn't have the time to do that, and I certainly didn't have the time to train him. And so he really didn't get the opportunity to do what he was born to do. So it made me stop and think about why that is that I feel like I do, and why I am as nervous as I am. And so, I thought I would dig into that a little bit and talk about the why and how that is going to affect this season, and we'll take it from there. See how we round out.
Jack was a great family dog that never got to live up to his potential and/or the animal instinct to hunt that he naturally showed. As Jack got closer to his 16th birthday, after vowing to never own another dog, I decided to get Max. Time and circumstances had changed, so I decided two things. One was that I would start my own consulting company to give me more time. And the second was that I would make the time not only to train my dog properly and give him the opportunity to hunt, but to train me along with him. I went to a trusted trainer and the kennel where Jack had been trained, and asked the owner and a friend to not only train my dog, but also to train me on how to train him. And so it began, training once a week at the kennel and sticking around after Max's lesson to learn for myself, a practice that we would do for 4 months.
Whoa.
With the start of my company also came the unique opportunity to work at a pheasant hunting preserve as a consultant. I not only got to take my dog to work, but I also got to spend a majority of my time in and around bird hunting. In the 4 years of working at the preserve, we hunted for ourselves or we guided other hunters, so Max got exceptionally good. To date, he honestly has hunted more birds by the age of 5 years old than most dogs get to see in a lifetime. So why would I be afraid of this bird season being any different or cause me to worry or doubt about his abilities or my own? The truth is, my dog has never known what hunting wild places and wild birds is like, and with a valid reason behind it. You see, California used to be an incredible place to hunt, an upland gamebirds, and for some species like quail and turkey, there still are some great opportunities to hunt. But not so for the ringneck pheasant. Loss of habitat, pesticide use, drought, and a growing raven and crow population all contributed to the demise of pheasants in the state. In addition to flooding of rice fields during the off-season also helped to reduce habitat for pheasants. This resulted in most of the pheasant hunting in the state being done at clubs where birds are pen raised and released into an assigned field. A far cry from the hunting of wild birds in their habitat. It got me to thinking that while I did hunt in my younger years for wild pheasants, I never did so with a dog. I was the dog, in fact, or at least that's how my grandfather saw it. So I asked myself, why would I worry and be so concerned? My very last bird released at Bird's Landing in 2020 hunting season. Roger that. Some concerns are valid, like him encountering a rattlesnake or chasing after deer or other wildlife. However, one of the biggest fears is that in this hunting area in the Mission Valley, it is home to some of the fair-sized population of grizzly bears, something neither of us has experienced nor do we really care to. So today we set out on the road trip to see all of the state management areas within the valley that we plan to hunt and alleviate some of the concerns we have and doubts ahead of the start of this season. We did see some birds and a lot of land that resembled what I used to hunt when I was in my 20s. What I've come to understand is that many dog owners get as much pleasure from hunting game as the actual shooting part, but no matter what, it's all about the dog. Enjoy your dog while hunting and while at home. Every little moment, good or bad. Their lives are short. Their hearts are as big as your anticipation for the upcoming weeks, months, and years of the season, or the memories of those days when they're gone. That's the reason I've cried over more hunting dogs than people at the end of their lives. Now, I don't know how well we'll do this season, but I do know that we'll have a good time doing it.